Right, welcome back to my channel, Sam Savings. I'm Samantha, a single mother of 4 with 3 still living at home. Today I'm going to be cash stuffing £540, I think. It's a bit late in the day. It's about 8:30 at night, so that I've got my ring light on. I've just put my kids to bed next door, so I'm hoping my eldest son doesn't come knocking at the door. He's out at the minute. So I don't know if this is going to go straight forward, because it's a bit of a rush, because I'm going out tomorrow, so I wouldn't have time to do it then. So I wanted to get it the money into my envelopes, just so I knew where I was at. Right, I'm going to start with my purse. No, I'm not. I'm going to count the money. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 510, 520, 530, 540. And say welcome to my new subscribers as well. I think I've got 19 since my last video. I'm up to 198, so 2 more and I'm getting to 200. And then I think when I get to 250, I'll do a giveaway. Right, purse. So because it is already 8 o'clock, I've been shopping and I spent £56 in Aldi. So out of the 100 I budgeted, I've got £43.40 left. And I've got my first ever Scottish banknote. I think I've had a 5 before, but got a 20. So I'm just going to leave that in. That's already been stuffed today, so I'm just going to leave it. Miscellaneous is getting 5, and I fixed the zip. Well, I had to take it off an old one, so I'll put the 5 in for that. My spending's getting 10. Kids extras isn't getting anything, and then that's it for the purse. I have got 100 left from the school holidays, so I started the holidays with 120. I spent £20 the other night on a takeaway for it, which we very rarely do. I think we'll probably get about 3 a year. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 left. We used to get takeaways all the time because we actually live next to a row of takeaway shops, but ever since I started cash stuffing last February, I just cut it out, and it's just something we're used to now. So that's the purse done. I'll go to my kids binder first and do the pocket money. So I have actually put my kids' names back onto the binder. My mum and my son are the only people who know that I have a channel, like my oldest son, and he subscribed. I don't know if he watches or not, so I don't think he minds his name being on. So my son's called Griffin, not after Harry Potter, which everyone thinks he is. He's got his own birthday money and some money from last week still in here, but he'll be getting 10 pocket money, so I'm just going to put that on the front. My 5-year-old, he's called Caleb, he's getting 5, and he's got £3 left from last week. And my youngest, Bailey, which everyone knows his name, he'll get 5. He'll get 5 this week, but he's still got 10 in there from 2 other weeks. So I'll just save his up because he doesn't spend his money. Hair's getting 30 because all 3 of them need the haircut, and it's like £10 each. So they need their haircut before they go back to school. My youngest son's practically got a bowl cut. School uniform, that's getting 50, and I'll colour it in off camera. It's got 250 in my stalling account, which I'll put on the screen. Just got a little placeholder in for that. So 20, 40, 50, so that'll have 300. I'm not very keen on, I've been cash stuffing since last February, and I did used to keep the money in the house, but now that I'm doing like the videos, I just don't feel comfortable. So I do, like, during the week go through my binders, and if it's a certain amount of money, I put a placeholder in and put it in the bank. So I don't do it on camera, but I do like to move it. So during the week I might change that to a £300 placeholder and put the money in. And I have to excuse my nails and my hand, look like I've been fighting. I've been doing some more gardening, and finally after a year and a half got my son's wooden swing set up. So I've took £40 out to pay someone to do that today. It was just a friend of the family, but I give him £40 for putting that up. Yeah, so it's my shopping and the £40 I've spent today. School clubs isn't getting anything, driving lessons isn't getting anything. I did make myself some little envelopes. So as I said before, our daughter is pregnant and she's having a little girl. So I got this little tracker from My Money Matters. I was going to do it for baby stuff, but I've actually decided to start saving for our christening. And I've ordered the new unicorn tracker, which you've probably seen from the Scottish Highlander on a budget. I think that's how you say it. I've ordered that, so that's what I'll use to buy stuff for her. So I made myself like a little clear envelope just because I learned how to do it. So everything's got an envelope now, just because I can. Mixed martial arts, that's not getting anything this week. And birthdays, I've put all of the money into one pot on my Starling, so that'll go on the screen. So all the birthdays are fully funded. So I have got a 5 in here for my daughter, but 50 of it's in the savings, 50 of my son's birthday money, and the rest is his is in Amazon vouchers. That's in. And 70 of my youngest and 30 of his is in Amazon vouchers. They're all in one pot. Theo, he is my grandson, and for his birthday, so he's fully funded. And that they're all in the same pot on Starling. Binder. Emergency's not getting anything. Family trips not getting anything. Birthday, I don't actually, oh yeah, birthdays. So I've got £40 in here, and I'm going to put 15 in. I'm going to swap that for a 20, and I'm going to, no I'm not, because I need them for birthday cards. So I'm going to put 15 in here, and that means I'll have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, and that is fully funded now. This will be fully funded right up until December. So I have my mum's birthday, but I've already bought her a present. My sister and our 2 sons left, so they'll just get some money in a card, and I have a cousin in December. So this will take us for all of the birthdays now are fully funded that I buy for. So that's that done. Home isn't getting anything. It was going to get some money, but I used the money that I was going to put in to pay for the swing to be put up, rather than take it from my garden budget, because I still don't know how much the decking is going to cost for my garden. So I didn't want to touch that, so I just paid it out as the money I was putting in here. Gas and electric is getting another 110. What day is it today? Good Friday. What is it, the 6th? Oh, I don't know, I'll put the 6th anyway. It's getting plus 110, so that'll be £600 this will have in now. Excuse the writing, but I need more room. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 and 10. So this should come to £600 now. And this is the money I could cry over. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 20, 40, 60, 80, I'm going to swap that over, 600. £600 in there. Nothing in dentist and nothing in the rest of them. This binder. Oh, so I got some more Happy Meal. I can't remember where I got it from. So I will put it in the description below, but I bought this attraction. So I do two things every year. I go to Beamish and Annick Gardens, and I buy the annual passes because we go that often. So I worked it out. I need £80 for both passes. So I've made these £5 each. So I've coloured the black ones in just to sit. Oh, don't know if you can see that. They're the ones I'm not using, and I'll probably start this next week. And I'll have to start because I think I'm going to have to renew them in May, so I'll make a start on that. I bought the dice challenge and I got this cute little dice with it. I got another 52 envelope, and that is to go in with, so let me just show you. So I had made myself some envelopes, which if you follow us on Instagram you would have seen, but I made 52 envelopes myself. I'm not sure how I'm going to actually do this, because actually I can't wait to finish the 52 I'm doing at the minute, because I'm too impatient. So I might do this, but I don't know how I'm actually going to do it yet. I've got some more, but I must have put them in my binders, and I got this as well. I'll show you while I'm here. I got from Budget with Ped, so I got the free little butterfly one, and I got the new Tetris and Pac-Man. So this is my era. Some stickers. So I got the Tetris, but I didn't get the envelope with that, and I got the Pac-Man with the envelope, which I absolutely love. I'll pop these to the side and I'll put them in off camera. Yeah, so oh, and I made myself a little envelope for this as well. I was just like trying out different things, so it's got its own little clear front envelope. Days out. No, this is for the May school holidays. I'm going to put 10 in. So I made myself another envelope, but I made it into a 2. So it's got like a little divider, actually part of the envelope in the middle. So I've got the summer holidays at the back, and then at the front the May holidays. And I'm going to put 10 in here. So what will I do? 10, 10, 10. Right, I'm just going to do the one Skittle. Oh, why have I done that? I've done 5. Right, so a 5, and I'm just going to put a cross through that. I mean, I might change that because I've got a habit of rubbing things out and recolouring them in if I'm not happy. But that'll be 10 for that. Really conscious that this video is going too long, and I put a pulled pork in the oven, and so it would be ready for when my kids went to bed, like for me and my oldest son. And when I went to check on it, the temperature was at 0, so it's been cooking with no temperature for the last half an hour, so I've had to start again. So there's the 10 for that. Hair and Beauty is not getting anything. Clothing is going to get 60, and that is from, I'm going out to Bongo Bingo on the 21st, which I've never been before, and I very rarely go out. I hardly ever get to see my friends. I don't really have anyone to look after my kids, so I am going there, and I'll buy myself something new to wear. So that's 60 in there. And I think that's it. So I did spend, I had £10 in this treat yourself envelope, and I spent it, I can't remember what I used it for. Oh, buying the stuff from Budget with Paid, because I've had 2 days this week where I've been really down. I feel alright today, but my mood just crashes. It might have something to do with being in the house with all the kids and looking after them on my own, and I get like tired. So I used it to buy the trackers from Etsy. So I've wiped that clean, put that back. Charity, I've marked, it's only got £5 in here now because I've just bought £5 worth of raffle tickets. Bought £5 worth of raffle tickets. So that's it from there. And then my savings. So I've got no change this week, so I feel like I did have, I'll try and open my drawer without knocking the camera. I think I did have some 50 pences, so I'm just going to check. Yes, I have. I knew it. So I've got £1 and 2 50 pences. Right. So is that on camera? I'll mark them off. No £2 to go in there. So these go in. Oh, I'm just going to put them to the side and I'll put them in later. 5 is going into my spring challenge. I hope this is all in there short. So the next one is 5, and it's got 20, 30, 40, £50 in there now. I'm going to take the 2 5s out and put the 10. I had to make some change before I started this, so I've had to go into my £5 Friday envelope and change some up. So next time I go to the bank, I'm going to ask for maybe like £50 worth of £5s, just so I can put them back into the £5 challenge, because I actually want to save it in £5s. But I just went to the cash machine. I haven't had time to go to an actual bank. The 90s challenge is getting 5. I'll just do the little mobile flip phone. So that should have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, £30 in there now. So I'm actually, right, so come on. I'm going to put that 5 back and put a 10 in. So I'm going to just show you a little quick thing of my next challenges. So I've got, once I've done the 90s, I don't know which order, but I've got the sloth, I've got the folk fantasy, I've got the little foxes, I've got little bears, I've got the free little piggy, and I made myself an envelope for this as well. I made myself an envelope for the free little piggy one for that. These are all my money matters, and there's the 80s that I've already done. So there's 30 in there. YouTube. So last week I had 179, but I made it up to the 80 because I didn't have any change, and so I need to put £18 in for this week. I'll mark it off camera. I really want to thank everyone as well, because I can't believe that I've actually gotten that many. So I'm just going to put £20 in, and that'll take us to the 200. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200. So that'll take us to that. Ooh. Dice. Where is my little dice? See, I'm unprepared because I've been busy all day, and then I've just put my kids to bed, so I'll try and get my dice out. Right. So let's see what we get for this. 6. God, we like the 6s on here. Right. 666. Ooh. Hope everyone's having a lovely Easter or Good Friday. Let us know what yous have been doing, or what yous are doing over the Easter weekend. Right, I need to put 6 in here. What am I going to do? So far it's got 20, 30, 40, 42. 42, 47, and I'll put that pound in. That worked out well. There. So it's a 48. Why have I done that? Carnival. I'm just going to use this dice. Is that the right, the same? Yeah. Right, let's see what we get for this. Oh, 25 again. Right. I suppose we're getting them out the way early. So that'll be £50 that's in here. Right, so I'm going to 20, 30. I'll put that 5 back. So now there's £50 in there. And then I made a little envelope for my star one, which was a printable from my Spendy Unicorn. So that's the same little envelope. See, I'm getting carried away now. I've learned how to do it. I made a little envelope for this, and this is from the Spendy Unicorn as well, I think. I'm sure it is. £100 little tracker. And this is another one which it says Jess, but I'm on the card, but can't remember who it is. I know I've never ordered from her before, and she had a sale on, so I bought 6 or 7 new trackers. So this is the heads or tail. Heads are a 5 and the mermaid's tail is 10. So I can't wait to start that. Made myself a little envelope. And I got the B one from her, which is 250. And they are cute, good quality little trackers. Put that in a little bit in. Right, Fiver Friday. I'm thinking I didn't need to change so many 5s out, so I might at the end change them back. So a 5 is going into here. So that is 10, 20, 30, 60, 70, 75 in here now. Now worked it out, I think this finishes the week of Christmas, so that'll be ready to go into my binders for, it's upside down, for 24. Just a little head start. Rainy Day's not getting anything because I haven't had any change to move over to my stalling account, so that has still got 25. Christmas hasn't got anything, and that's it from there. I changed my bind over as well because these were getting dinted at the top. I don't know if you can see, they've got little ridges on because it kept getting stuck on the button, so I changed it over to a different one. I've got no pound coins for this, so that's still got 140. Oh, I'm going to start this today as well, monthly money matters. So this, I'm going to start the April. Now worked it out, I'm going to do, I think it was 2 of the weeks I would have to do 15, is that right? 30, 40, 50, no, that's not right. I can't remember. Oh, 1 week 15 and the rest 10. I can't remember what I thought. So I'm going to just mark off, each shape represents, I'm going to say 10. So I'm going to put 10 in today anyway. And then that, I made myself a little envelope for the back. That's to start on that. The 1K is getting £60 because I'm going to get it out the way at the beginning of the month. And finish all the 20s. So 20, 40, 60. So that's all the 20s. So it's only 10s left for in here. Right, where are they? That's a 10. I'm sorry if this video is really long, and I really don't want to burn my pork as well. Pulled pork. Right, 20. So I've got no 20s, so it'll have to be 2 10s. And another 2 10s. So that's 14. Oh, I must have missed one somewhere. Where are you? 10, 10, 10, 50, 20. Oh, there. So 10, 20. So that's £60. So now it's just all 10s. If I get to some of the 10s this month, that's great. But if not, they're all getting done next month. And then it'll be another £1,000. So this is the second time I've done this. And I want to do it another 2 times this year. So I want 4,000 by the end of the year. And that'll be to pay for me and my 3 sons flight and accommodation for Florida. And then the year after, because we're not going to go till the Easter holidays 25. And then that'll be a full year for park tickets, spending money, clothes and stuff. So that is my aim, 4,000 by the end of this year. Right, last thing. I don't know how long this, 28 minutes. Right, so I'm going to do 4 envelopes this week. I've got £80. So I'm going to put 30 in one and the 34. And 40 in the other. Do you know what it is? I don't want to put my 5s in here, so I'm going to go back into here and change these back. I must have changed too many, so what have I got? 10 for a 10. Yeah, and 10 for a 10. 10 for a 10 and a 5. Don't even know if that's right. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Is that right? 60, so yeah. Right. And now I'll put, so 30, so 10, 20, 30, 40. £40 is going into 36. So this will make £70. Get down. And I'm going to do the 6 and the 4 to make 10. So I'm just going to cross that. So I'm not putting anything in there, and put a 10 into here. So that's £80 in there. And that goes into this jar. Just put that on the floor for now. Put that 10 there. So what will I use? Finish the 36. I didn't realise how impatient I was until I started this, and it actually gives us anxiety not having it finished. I think it's because it's the biggest challenge I've ever done. I normally just do like the little ones, or even the 1K just seems to have been easier to do than this. This one just, I want to get it done. But then once it's out the way, my pen's running out. Once it's out the way, I can concentrate on my, I'm going to do the 4 and the 6. I can concentrate on my Florida savings just going to, even the fact that I've done the 1 and the 6 in the same colour, I'm like, oh. Right, so this is what it looks like now. So getting there. I mean, these are all small, so that shouldn't take too long. Right, I've got 15 left. I'm just reading. I think that's it. What am I going to do with this 15? So it is, I'm just going to keep this for next week, and I'll put it towards next week's money, because I really haven't got time to, I don't want to hold you up while I decide what I'm going to do with it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next Friday for my next cash stuffing, which will be my week 2 of April. Thank you. Bye.